Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Easily Pleased 23, and welcome to Tales from ELO Hell. Yes, after watching a smattering of my favorite Overwatch YouTubers and other various people who are trying to tell you how to climb the competitive ladder, uh, this little topic just decided to bubble to the surface of my brain because it's like all of these guys, they're rather high ranking and other things. And for me, I'm actually in gold. In Overwatch, I'm at gold, nipping at platinum. And, like, I can't help but. Their tips are always helpful, in a sense, but then it's like it's coming from people who've landed pretty higher than I am on the thing, but that's just not saying anything. That's not saying much for people who are below their level. Like, people who are in gold play different than people who are in platinum and diamond. Although there are, of course, some instances where people are just straight assholes, and they play like assholes wherever you land. This video, I'm not really going to focus on that. But I'd like to say that I'm just going to speak from a gold person. And it always starts with these videos that say, you can climb if you play these specific heroes. So for the competitive games that I wind up playing, I play Overwatch and Heroes of the Storm, mostly in competitive. I also play a little bit of League competitively, but that's just a whole nother monster. But it's just, you have to have your team assist you in the two main games I play in Heroes and in Overwatch. And no matter really, if you have to play flawlessly just to even like carry. The word carry is in quotation marks because it's just that it's because there's not one single character who's going to handle everything unless you've played completely perfectly and your teammates aren't like dying in mass or trickling in Overwatch's case, or well, the trickle still applies in Heroes too. So all the videos that I've usually watched are like tips for like communication and trying to tell people to be less toxic and all these. These are all good videos, and the community hopefully listens and watches them because that is very important to like make it so this isn't just a toxic sludge fest of people saying screw you, I'm better and I'm playing Genji and I don't want to play healer and all this crap. But telling from experience that the tilt can be very real after playing 3 games of Overwatch and your team gets shot out every time because no one switches or takes healers. It's really frustrating because, like I said, at my level, you get people who are like barely competitive level. Like you have to reach a certain level to play competitive. So as soon as they reach that level, they automatically leap into competitive, and they may only use one character. So I'll speak on that in a minute. So I'll speak from gold as it is, at least from my experience. So simply put, at low gold in Overwatch, there are 3 types of players I've experienced. There's the barely low level players that, like I just said, they just beat the level requirement, and then they're still really green, and they really have no clue what's going on as they charge through and die endlessly because they think it's Call of Duty. Then there are the one-trick ponies, so smash or bust, where they could use just one character and that is all, and they can't even use the character very well, especially at this level, because you're not going to get people who are masters of the shit because they wouldn't even be here if they were at gold. That speaks a lot for my play level, but that's just what it is. And then we get the people who play the game a lot and who are just tanking on purpose because I played with a Tracer who picked Tracer on Elios and then just proceeded to just run straight in there and didn't fire a single shot. I witnessed it, and then you can hear him laughing in the chat. I'm still pretty salty about that, if you can't tell. So here's how a standard gold game goes like this for me. I enter the game, I enter chat like everyone says to do. Then a teammate is like, "Holy shit, someone's talking." Because like 95% of the time no one says anything, and then we get on to picking the people, and 95% of the time I'm healer because nobody wants to be healer at gold. They want to be DPS or Roadhog because he's DPS and takes body. Then comes the Hanzo or the Widowmaker pick that makes everyone pretty much shit. And I mean just lose their minds typing change or other crap. And then if that doesn't work, and this is a really bad like start to a game, but I've experienced these multiple times where once the Widowmaker is chosen or the Hanzo, tank says fuck it, I'm Reaper now, and just like, okay, now there are 5 DPSs, and then I'm Lucio, or I'm Anna, and we're just in hell, and then I'm begging for a tank, and then someone goes, okay, I'm gonna go Roadhog. It's not a tank, you can just, you can take bullets with your fat ass, but you don't have a shield, you can't tank us. Oh, man, we try to attack the point and then get wrecked, and it's just, I've experienced that at least 5 times this season, and at least over 20, totally. I don't know whether it's my luck or it's just the nature of the beast. It's like, I'm still mad it happens, but it's like, god damn, what the hell? Not everyone has to do damage. Not everyone. So in a regular gold game, if you actually have a team who's choosing regular people, you get no switching, trickling happening constantly, no matter how much you yell to regroup, because people will still continue to try to like do little damage and just get picked. And of course, it won't be the DPS that's switching because their entire time they're screaming about their gold medals, and those are just, oh man, the gold medals sometimes they're the enablers and all this, because then the one dude who's the Soldier 76 is like, I have gold with like 3 kills and like most damage, where it's like, dude, that's not working. But then it says a lot about the rest of our team. It's like, what the hell are they doing? Oh my god. And so that's round 1. So then round 2 is follow the same exact things. And then I just sit there and I sweat and I cry as the entire side is filled with red. It's all rather disconcerting. So what about ELO Hell, especially? ELO Hell is referring to whatever level you're at, you're going to face a certain level of assholes. Or not just assholes, more like it's like player skill, or not listening, or trying to be lone wolf, and all these other things. You're gonna face some sort of ELO Hell at every ranking, no matter where you're at. Because in the lower ranks, it's more people don't necessarily know the game, and they're still learning, and like basic tactics and things are still coming together. But that's that ELO Hell. Once you're in the upper echelons, you get people who are know-it-alls. Well, of course, know-it-alls exist at the lower ranks, but they also exist at the higher ranks, where it's like they are higher rank, and they can now consistently tell you what to play and all these other things. Those are your higher ranking ELOs. Because it's like, I'm not switching. This is my best character. You should switch because you suck. And then that's like higher ELO. And lower ELO, you get Symmetra is OP. We can't win. That's the story I'm gonna tell you guys on the next video. Is Symmetra is OP. At least in gold ranking, she seemed to be on a 4 stack that I happened to be attached. Well, no, it was 2 3 stacks. I was on a 3 stack and they were on a 3. Actually, no, I was on a 2 and they were on a 4. Oh, that was a bad day. So I guess this is like the intro to ELO Hell, where you're going to face it no matter what rank you get to. It's going to really matter upon the players in that ELO and what you're really going to face then, from either the know-it-all. If you're lower rank, you get the run and trick ponies, the fairly green dudes, and the people who are just like trolling. But the trolls exist overall, because we've had stories of people in the upper rankings who go like, fuck Hanzo. If you pick Hanzo, I'm picking Widow, and screw you, I'm not changing if you pick him. So we get these really opinionated, like, angry tilt picks that come with it. It's just a mess sometimes in competitive, because people are trying, or in some cases people aren't trying enough, or people are trying too hard, depending on how your thinking goes. So I've rambled on enough, and next ELO Hell, I'll speak about what gold experience was, in why is Symmetra OP, and why we can't stop her. But hey man, we need that Widow. We need that Widow. So hope you guys like to tune in, and you can hear more ELO Hell stories. I should have a couple more of these coming out, as we've all experienced ELO Hell. Why not talk about your ELO Hell story in the comment section below? Why not like this video? if you like the stories, if we can tell more, I can tell more stories. We'll get there, and then other angry climbing stories, because that's just what this game, well, what all competition games do is make you salty. And I'll leave you guys with this as my sign off message. The one thing that I've heard in all games, when your team is losing and they're just everything seems to be going wrong, somebody will type or they will say this message: we lack damage. See you next time.